I'd like to first point out and remind America of what LeBron James specifically said a couple of months ago, and I spoke out against this immediately. He tweeted to his hundreds of millions of fans and followers that we are literally being hunted. We meaning black people, being hunted by meaning white people in this country. And think about that statement and what it sends out to, what kind of a bat signal it sends out to black Americans, to young black men, when someone of his caliber, of his status, is saying that we are literally being hunted. He's implying that white people are predators, that our law enforcement agents are predators, and that we are in a state of survival. I mean, if you are literally being hunted, that sort of a rhetoric, right? That would mean that you either have to run to survive, or you have to hunt first to survive. And what we're seeing that happen in LA was a natural progression of the left's increasingly deranged rhetoric. It breaks my heart. And what breaks my heart is that this criminal will eventually be caught. This criminal will eventually be caught to justice, but it won't be enough, Tucker, because there's an entire ecosystem of guilt. The politicians, you just brought up Kamala Harris, a very important person who is basically signaling to criminals, it's okay to be a criminal, it's not okay to be a law enforcement officer.
Right.
We have the media henchmen. There are so many people involved that create a situation like the one that is playing out today in LA County.
Can I just back up for a second? Am I misremembering this, or were you harshly attacked, I think called a racist, for daring to criticize LeBron James? Did I imagine that?
I've been called a white supremacist, believe it or not, because this is the upside down world that we live in, Tucker. I'm a white supremacist because I call out the truth. And I say that these athletes have a responsibility. You know, you cannot just signal to these young men that they're being hunted. That's not true. We are not in a race war. The media, the leftist media, is trying to create that simulation because they are after the destruction of America, and I truly and deeply believe that.
Well, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. The evidence is so overwhelming at this point that I don't really think there's much of a debate about it. You've been brave, Candace Owens, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate your coming on this show. Thank you.
Thank you.